Good evening to my fellow Americans. This is to announce that yes, the rumors are true. I am running for President of the United States of America under the continued guidance of the new American Independent Party. America, it is time to stop sweeping problems under the rug. It is time to face our problems. The country we once knew and loved is now facing countless hardships that need to be acted upon immediately. Our civil liberties, the death penalty, a failing education system, corrupt foreign policies, indecisive gun control, broken international trade, vast national debt, a weakened national defense, a distorted Patriot Act, and a flawed welfare system. All of which can be fixed with the right leadership. But before I go further, let me introduce my running mate, and myself, as this country's presidential candidates. Please show courtesy of Massachusetts Governor David Pezzuto.
America, the hardships we've been facing today are only the growing worse if not acted upon. Since I was young, I've continued to see the problems of America that many politicians today are ignoring. I was not born with a financial, comfortable family or many luxuries for that matter. After I graduated from Boston University, I entered politics to help the nation solve major issues such as national debt and foreign policies. A common factor amongst all of us here is we all have a concern for not just the nation's well-being, but also the foreign relations that are beginning to crumble. 2 years into my political career, I came across a highly determined individual who had set goals for America that others could never dream of. This man has served as a sergeant in the National Army Guard, which alone spoke to me as well-disciplined, determined, and a well-mindset man. Through many of our conversations, I was able to draw the fact that this man, like every other American, holds a close heart to his family. For 20 years, he and his wife have been searching for the American dream. He's the father of 3 beautiful children, and has become a great provider for his community as a leader in the Millbury Lions Club. This well-portrayed American, who you see standing beside me at this moment, is 2 times American Senator Jesse Waver. Jesse and I joined the new American Independent Party, not in hopes to remake this nation, but to revive the belief that red, white, and blue should stand for you. Americans, it is now time to hear a better way of life. Thank you.
Thank you, David, for giving such an open-handed and warm introduction to this event. America, in my view, is a large family. The states are cousins, while the peoples, brothers and sisters. Ties in this family, however, are growing weak. So weak that no longer can America enjoy the American life. This cannot ensue much longer without critical events happening in our lives. These events, sadly, are already taking place. The stock market has crashed, and countless lives have been lost in this war. I cannot stand for this to go on any longer. The national debt of this country is profoundly evident in the fact that we need serious help. America, 20 years ago, was considered the bank of this world. Now, we have a hard time paying for our own programs. This is not grounds which we as citizens can stand on. We must take action before anything goes wrong in our country anymore. We must act as a family called America, before bankruptcy hits. For many years now, our foreign policy with the Middle East has been downright embarrassing. We have been labeled as the evil which infests the Holy Land. As people of this country, how can we be completely able to be labeled as that? It's just something that, in my American growing up, I thought we are always the good people, not the evil ones. China and Korea have been on edge with us lately. All of this is because of foreign policies and different governments. We should be able to set aside our differences. This is the 21st century. Let us be able to grow. As a family man, I've learned to be able to find even ground. Even ground that anyone can stand on and anyone can see eye to eye with. This also brings me to Mexico. For many years we have border disputes in this country. These border disputes have become almost pointless. I will personally go to Mexico and meet the leader. When I meet with him, we will find a peaceful way to coexist and develop a new conference about this world. In this day and age, no one can no longer look inside a country for competition. It's a global market. We compete with other countries. America needs to be the leader of this global market. We need to show these third world countries what America truly is and how we shall help them. Our international trade we shall also become leader of. We should no longer let countries, I'm not going to name any, but we can't be pushed around to bad policies and bad trades. Let us lead the trade. However, before we can fix such large problems as these, we must reunite this American family and solve internal issues. The death penalty should always be considered, as we, as a country, need to regulate our judicial system a little closer. A man is driving to work and he finds a child, his child, is being born. He speeds to get to the hospital and gets in an accident, accidentally killing the person in the other car. The man is sentenced to life in prison or possibly death. The child never gets to see his own father. However, at the same moment, one man robs a convenience store, shooting 3 people and killing them all. 5 years later, he's walking the streets while the families of those who died are still suffering. Is that truly logical in your eyes? Is that how our judicial system should be run? I think not. Gun control with me and the rest of the party is also a topic that should be addressed. It is a constitutional right to bear arms. Let it stay that way. As for our educational system, this should be our nation's biggest investment. When we invest in education, we invest in our future, in the future of our country. Another home issue is the failing welfare system. I seek to reform this so it services only those who actually need it, and when it services better. Something like that is a dream of America, being able to help itself. The Patriot Act is not a better way to achieve national defense, which is also a problem in our country. Our defense systems are old and deteriorating. Our military may be the best, but our defenses need rework. We cannot seek with the Patriot Act to restrict our own selves, but to learn more of the world around us. Our civil liberties have been opposed by our lawmakers lately, and it is not true that American people should be put down by the people they look up to. This is an American dream to grow as a country with our rights, our defenses, and our education. I'm here not to change America for a mere 4-year term until the next president comes along so he may change things. I'm here to help unite a family that President George Washington started over 230 years ago. This family needs to be united and brought back together. When I leave office, I plan to leave this country not with a 4-year plan, but a lifelong plan. A country lifelong plan. I will make a better country. I will make a better future for you, your children, and foreign relations. Vote for a better and closer country. A country that can proudly say to anyone in the world, red, white, and blue supports you. Thank you. My name is Jesse Wager, and I am running for President of the United States of America.